Hi girls and boys, hope you're all going very well. We're looking forward to another lesson today. This week we've got a little bit of a focus on AFL, football. It won't matter whether you use a football or some other type of ball, you can still practice the skills that we're going to cover today. Remember, even if you don't have football or another ball, you can always make up a ball of your own by using a pair of socks or even using some newspaper and wrapping some sticky tape around that newspaper. You can make your own little football, okay? Our lesson today is going to start off with a bit of a warm-up. Following our warm-up, we'll do a little bit of ball play, and as I said before, it's your choice as to what type of ball that you use. And then we're going to look at some AFL skills. We're going to look at the handball, and we're also going to look at some kicking. So, looking forward to a fun activity today. We're going to start with our warm-up, get our muscles nice and warm. We're going to do that on the spot to start with, so make sure you have a nice clear spot, no obstacles around you, and we're going to start off with just some jogging on the spot, okay? Just some slow jogging, keep that going for about 30 seconds. After your 30 seconds is up, okay, just have a little bit of a rest, and we're going to go into some jumping now. Once again, keep that going for about 30 seconds. Just get your legs nice and warm, ready for some kicking later on. Once you've done that for 30 seconds, change over to a hop. You can try some hopping on one foot, your left first, or right. Swap over to the other. Make some quick changes if you like, 2 on one side, 2 on the other. Make up your own little pattern. Okay, once we've done our hopping, we're going to change to star jumps. You can count yourselves up to 10, 15 or 20, it's your choice. Once we've finished our star jumps, we're going to go to touch the floor and jump up high. So here we go. Touch the floor, jump up high. Once again, you can choose how many you do, 10, 15 or 20. It's up to you. Once you've done that, we're going to try a bridge this week. So 2 hands, 2 feet, just support your body in a bridge. Hold that bridge for about 30 seconds. And once you've finished with your bridge, we're going to do some push-ups today. It's your choice whether you do them on your hands and your feet, or if you want an easier push-up, just drop your knees, do some on your knees. So have a go at those and see how you go.
Alright guys, so we're going to move on to our shuttle runs now. So nice and easy with our shuttle runs. Okay, so remember, if you don't have a space where you can run, you can do your shuttle runs just on the spot. But I'm going to do the running. So we're going to start off with some jogging shuttle runs. Okay, so I'm going to jog up, back, up, back. Okay, so each shuttle run 2 times. Off you go, jogging. Remember, 1 more. Alright, remember at the end of each shuttle run, just shake yourself out so you're warming up your muscles. We're going to do some high knees now. So remember, high knees, lifting your knees up nice and high to your chest. Okay, after our high knees, we're going to do some skipping. Okay, so 2 skipping shuttle runs. One more. Righty, this time what I need to do is stand on the side. Okay, we're going to do our side shuffle or our jog sideways. So sideways. You might want to swap around for the second one. Awesome, okay, I've got 2 more sets of shuttle runs. Our next one is going to be some jogging and a little jump. Some jogging and a little jump. You might want to swap legs, let you jump off. One more. last one is going to be opposite. So we're going to instead of jumping up, we're going to touch the ground. One more. Righty, you guys should be nice and warm now. We're going to move into some ball play and practice some of our skills. Okay guys, so for ball play, remember you can grab any ball that you've got. I'm going to use a football today. Mr. Hero's going to use his pimple ball. Okay, but you can use anything that you've got. Our ball play is 8 activities. We're going to do each one 20 times. We're going to start off nice and easy. It's our toss and catch. Toss and catch 20 times. Off you go.
Next activity is toss, clap and catch. Here we go, toss, clap and catch. Try 2 claps on the line. Or more. Try that 20 times. Off you go.
Okay, number 3, this is our changing of hands. So what we want you to do is kind of like hot potato, but you are swapping hands that the ball is in. Try and do that 20 times. Off you go.
Next activity is bounce and catch. Bounce, catch. Eye to the ball. Catching hands ready. Bounce and catch. Try that 20 times. Off you go.
This one we're going to be moving the ball around our head. Now what I want you to do this time is I want you to go 10 times this way, then 10 times the other way. Off you go. Good luck.
Now this time we're going to go around our chest. We go 10 times one way and 10 times the other way. Off you go.
Okay, last little bit of our spinning around our body. We're going to pick our ankles this time. So passing the ball around your ankles. Okay, 10 times one way and then back the other for 10 times. Off you go.
And our very last activity is ball tap. So what we want you to do with this activity is put your ball on the floor. Okay, tap it along the ground, on the floor, stop it, go back the other way. Do that 10 times, off you go. Our first AFL skill that we're going to cover today is a handball. So whether you use a football or another type of ball, a round ball, it doesn't really matter. So the first thing we need you to do is make a flat hand. We call that the platform hand, we can call it the pancake. So what we do now is we place our football or our round ball on our platform hand. We get ourselves into side position, okay? So my target is Mr. Laley. I need to move myself to the side position. Next I form a fist, okay? So make a fist, wrap your thumb around on top of your fist. Now I'm going to call this the cone because when it touches the football, which is my ice cream, I've got the cone scooping up the ice cream. Okay, so here I go. Football on the flat hand on the pancake. Bring my cone back now. Move my cone towards the football, hitting the point of the football. Scoop my ice cream. Mr. Laley.
So remember, hand flat, ball on top. Okay, making my scoop. I'm on the side position to Mr. Hero. And I catch my fist every time I handball. Make sure you're always catching your fist on the way through. Okay, at the start this might be a little bit hard for you, but make sure that you're just making contact with the ball on the point and everything points to your target and make it much easier.
Try that 20 times. Off you go.
Okay guys, we're going to do a punt kick now. Okay, so lots of people remember our kick where we kick the ball off the ground, but our punt kick, you're actually holding the ball in your hands. Okay, and we're dropping the ball over your foot to kick it. So what I need you to do is, Mr. Hero is my target. Okay, you're probably going to need a little bit of a bigger space, but I'm just going to show you in a small space. With your ball, okay, Mr. Layer's going to kick it with his right leg, so the ball's just over my right leg a little bit. My arms are nice and straight. Okay? With your ball, you need to point your ball towards your target. So Mr. Hero's Mr. Layer's target. And what you need to do is when you're comfy, take a couple of steps, okay? And you're going to drop the ball. And as I drop the ball, I'm going to bring my foot through and I'm going to kick it to Mr. Hero. So watching again. I'm ready, Mr. Hero, pointing at my target, a couple of steps, I drop, and I kick towards my target. You can see Mr. Laley let the ball go, and kicked it towards Mr. Hero. I'll show you one more time. This time, I'm just going to drop with one hand. So watching Mr. Laley, a couple of steps, drop to Mr. Hero, my foot points to my target, okay, and that's the way the ball will go. What I want you guys to do is practice that punt kick 20 times. Make sure you're holding it towards your target, okay? Take a couple of steps. When you're ready, complete your kick. Off you go.
We're going to finish now with some stretches. We're going to work on our legs mainly. So our first stretch is feet apart, arms apart. We're going to reach down with our right hand to our left toe. Okay, that will give our hamstring muscle, our leg muscle a nice stretch. Try the other side now. Back to the other side. Every time you do that, hold that for a good 5 seconds. Swap over. Another 5 seconds. Okay, our second stretch is on the floor, where we're going to have this foot here touching the side of our knee, and this leg here outstretched. Okay, and we're just going to reach forward, grab hold of our toe. Feel a nice stretch happening in the back of our leg there. Hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. Swap over to the other side and do the same. Okay, third stretch. We're going to stretch this muscle here. Okay, that muscle is called your quadriceps. So we're going to balance on one foot, hold the other, and pull our knee in. We should feel a nice stretch happening here. Hold that for 5 to 10 seconds. Shake it off, try the other leg. Once we've done that, we're going to have one leg extended out the back, our front leg bent. We're going to reach forward. Once again, we should feel our leg muscle stretching. Okay, this time. 2 legs outstretched, stretching forward, grabbing hold of our toes. This time, call this butterfly position. Feet together, knees bent. Okay, just pretend you've got the butterfly wings flapping. Flap those a little, give it a little bit of a stretch. Lean forward if you like by grabbing your toes. Should feel a nice stretch happening in your legs. Lastly, one hand over our back of our heads like this. We're going to grab our elbow, pull that back. Feel a nice stretch happening in our shoulder. Once you've stretched that side, do the same on the other. Well done guys, that's the end of our lesson. Make sure that you get lots of physical activity throughout the week. Remember that we have the red folder on Shobi, where you can get onto that and have a look at lots of different activities that you can have a go at. So good luck with that, we'll see you next week.